this is like, I'm passionate, like this is my passionate area right now, that it's so hard to speak about, because previously when I did spiritual work, it was like, don't worry about society. Don't, like, just focus on your meditation, your insight, and your original nature. That's all that matters. And there's something to be said for that. I think that's crucially important in terms of your training and in terms of what happens. But at this point, especially with what we're going through, I can't separate spiritual insight from how is that going to like feed back into society and what's happening right now. And this is like, to me, this is the fruitful conversation. It's like when you take, like, how does your Buddhist understanding of attachment or desire, when you understand these, or maybe release something, or gain insight, how does that then feed back into how we relate to each other on a moment by moment practical basis? How does that connect to our institutions, even like our current capitalist system? How does that connect to that? Things like greed, desire, I mean, I feel like all of these things are just turning right now. And what we've inherited from our previous system, we feel in some ways is not working. And in some ways it's like and everything is forcing us to like see these attachments, these beliefs, like very into the core of these beliefs and patterns. It's not just like you change something here on the surface. It requires a deep level shift in consciousness that then will need to reflect into how we relate, into economics, into human relations, into the workday, whatever. So I feel like all this stuff is tied together right now, and it's hard to talk about that. And I've wanted a group of people that can like look into that and try to penetrate that and articulate it, talk about it, to become conscious, right? So that's all. That's like, it's fascinating to me, that part, but it's very difficult. I don't have the language for it yet. And so in some ways that's a lot more vital to me than just like, okay, let's talk about like your original nature, which I want to do, but um, there's more to it than that at this point.